Are you looking for ways to teach your children emotional intelligence? Well, this week I had the opportunity to join in with some campers to do that, and I want to teach you some new things. So let's go.
You can get through that. You can get through anything. Okay? And at that moment, I knew my life had changed forever. Hello, how you doing? Yes. Can we all just stand up really quick because you've been sitting for a minute. Can we all stand up, move our legs around? I am Tina, otherwise
Meet Tina, StarzTina Wilson, a beacon of hope and transformation for women over 40. As a licensed life and health coach, Tina specializes in empowering those who have faced life's toughest challenges.
So when someone says, Tina, how did you do it? I had them at the edge of their seat.
Drawing from her personal triumphs over tragedy, Tina guides women on a transformative journey. Her unique approach is grounded in the 5 pillars of transformation: mindset, heart set, nutrition, fitness, and resilience. Tina's mind, body, and soul awakening program isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Through her online fitness boutique studio, she merges physical well-being with emotional growth. As an international motivational speaker, Tina's voice resonates across continents. She inspires and educates through her podcast, her dynamic presence on platforms like Clubhouse and Toastmasters International, and her compelling storytelling. Celebrating her latest achievement, the publication of her first book, No More Traumedy, Tina continues to leave a lasting mark in the art of transformation.
I said I need to make a book for anyone who's had some type of trauma or tragedy, because there's no playlist. People don't like to talk about it. Remember, I was with my coach and I'm like, well, this person's got a cool thing. They do motivation. They do finances. I talk about traumedies. That's not cute. He's like, Tina, you make traumedies look good.
StarzTina Wilson, transforming lives by overcoming one traumedy at a time.
Hey, good morning to you and also you. I am StarzTina, and welcome to our morning show. So I am so excited today because, on Fridays, it's all about the children. And I am here in New Jersey for multiple reasons. But what I need you to do right now, the kids are probably still asleep because it's summertime and they don't have to get up, or they're in camp, or you're in school. But today there's so many topics. But the main topic I want to talk about is emotional intelligence for children. Yes, it's a thing. And this week, I had the opportunity to collaborate with NeneL. She has a yoga studio called Arista Yoga in Rahway, New Jersey. Yep, there's a yoga studio in Rahway, New Jersey. Did you know that? And she did a summer camp, and I got to collab with her. She had some of her team and herself do the yoga portion, and I had the opportunity to do the emotional intelligence portion, which was phenomenal. So it was amazing because it was ages from like 5 to 12, 5 to 11, depending on the day and time, because they came in little groups. And it was beautiful watching the different types of personalities in the children, where some of the children, they understood everything. They knew what I meant. Some people didn't know, but I loved how I was able to bring it together with the movie Inside Out. And the crazy thing is, I didn't think of that till the end, and the kids were like, bing, 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 just talking, and going and going. And one thing that's super important, and I did this when I had my modeling company, is I wanted the children to stand up and introduce themselves, because I think it's so important when you're able to introduce yourself, when you're able to communicate, right? Especially as a child. So we started off with introductions. And for the introduction, I had them draw a picture and write their name and put their age, and I had them stand up. And it was so cute watching them stand up and, say their name and express themselves. And that alone is emotional intelligence. When I had my modeling company, my goal was to teach children how to tap into those things that they absolutely love, right? So that they can do that in the future. And I always had introductions. Introduce yourself, because the way you introduce yourself is so important. By the way, if you didn't know, and if this is your first time, I am Tina, also known as StarzTina. I'm a life and health coach. I work with women that are over 40, that are challenged when it comes to eliminating excess fat. They struggle when it comes to having confidence. They struggle when it comes to getting things done and need that accountability. I run an online holistic wellness center and I absolutely love it. We have a community of women. And in this community, we do all sorts of things. And I'm so proud of the newest thing that we do in our community. We have Monday night prayer study. We just finished the Ruth of Book. We just finished the book of Ruth. We also have accountability meetings. So every week, we all get to come together and express how we're feeling when it comes to our health and wellness. There's so much more, but today it's not about Elevate 360, that's the name of my business, by the way, and the ladies, it's about the kids today. Because one of the reasons why I'm here in Rahway, New Jersey is because I have a nonprofit program. The nonprofit is called the Molly Gaines Program. And we had the wrong sizzle reel up there now that I think about it, because it's all, actually, no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're rocking and rolling. I'll have Renee show it at the end. So at the end of this video, make sure you stay tuned so you can watch our highlight reel from our event from last year. So my nonprofit is in honor of my sonny boy. My son, Jamal Gaines, was tragically murdered in 2016. And at that time, I decided to start a nonprofit in his honor. And it's for young men. It's expanded over the years because we're coming up on 10 years now. I can't believe it, 10 years of doing this type of work, pouring into children. So Traumedy No More, Traumedy No More for kids, just the word traumedy itself is something that we coined a few years ago. And traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When that happens, life-changing experiences occur, and it happens for everyone, adults, children. But sometimes we tend to forget about the children when it comes to their traumas and tragedies. Because if they're kids, they're not going to feel it, but they do. So in this program and in my book and in my course, we teach children how to tap into what they're actually feeling so they understand. And the three major ones that I teach them is anxiety, stress, and depression, because those are tough. A lot of people don't talk about it. They don't really understand. So besides those, we want them to understand what they're feeling when they're feeling joy, when they're feeling sadness, all those things. Once we teach them how to understand what they're feeling, then the goal is teach them to express it so they can tell their parents, they can tell their teachers. Well, I'm sad because I didn't get to go to the store today, or I'm mad because my sister pulled my hair. And it was so cute watching the kids. At least 50% of the kids were upset or their stress were their siblings. I thought that was so adorable. The third thing we do is we teach them how to regulate their feelings, how to fix themselves, if you may say. So I taught them breath work. In my book, Traumedy No More for Kids, it's a whole bunch of different things to teach the children what to do. And you can actually go on Amazon, or you can send us a direct message to get that book. So those are the three things that the Traumedy No More for Kids program does. One, it teaches children to understand what they're feeling. Two, to express it. And three, how to regulate themselves and to get themselves back to a window of tolerance that's amazing. So if you're in the Rahway, New Jersey area, I want to invite you to our awards ceremony, which is happening on Sunday. I'm so excited. This Sunday at 2 o'clock. Actually, it's at 1:30. We bumped back some because the mayor's coming through and he's going to be giving out some scholarships. I wanted to have some special time with the kids first, but that's okay. And this year, my daughter and myself, we had the opportunity to work with a school in Rahway, and we did an 8-week program with some of the students. We honed in with these students to understand what they want, had them learn introductions, what they want to do with themselves. We also taught them the Molly Creed. The Molly Creed is something that my daughter and I created of things that we found out from other people that my son said to his friends or to his workers, and it's pretty amazing. So this Sunday at 1:30, 2 o'clock, 1:30 is when it's starting, but we know how people are, is when we're actually starting. We're going to be giving out some scholarships. So excited. We have some vendors coming through. If you have some children in the area, definitely bring them down because we're going to be doing a bunch of games and fun stuff that day. I'm so excited. With that being said, we hear it all the time. The children are the future, right? Another reason why I'm here in New Jersey is because my family, the Wilson side, which is my father's side of the family, is having a family reunion. And whenever I do anything, I have to really tap into the health and wellness of everyone. Because one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about what I do is because my father passed away at 49 years old from a heart attack, a massive heart attack in his sleep. This is something that could have been prevented. When it comes to our health and wellness, everyone is in control. If you know that your family is susceptible to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, if you know this already, why are you eating fried food? I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, like, why are you eating fried food? You know that you're not supposed to have fried food. We know what we're not supposed to do. We know what we're supposed to do. And it's really sad to see people get sick, people die, not able to breathe comfortably because you're eating like an animal. I was looking up this week the word gluttony because I work with a lot of women, and some of them struggle, really, really struggle when it comes to eliminating excess fat. And it's a lot deeper than the food. And I tend to just really go into what they're feeling, what they've gone through, right? Because gluttony, and I don't have the verses in front of me. I had them. I wish I would have had them now. It's just pretty much, for me, when I think of it, I think of your body as a temple and you don't care. You're just pouring in and, just eating all this crap, trying to make yourself feel better. It doesn't make you feel better because you cannot tell me that walking down the hall or walking up the stairs and you're out of breath, you feel good. I mean, you're out of breath. You can't tell me that feels good. It doesn't. So I want to invite you today to move your body, even if it's just walking. Some people think they have to go running and hiking. You don't have to. That's the fun stuff. Just move your body. So we have an online community. I have a Facebook group. It's free. Join it. I have a YouTube channel. It's free. Join it. There's all sorts of things on there that can definitely get you guided in the right direction. It is a journey, my people. It goes up, it goes down. It's like this. But each day, we get better and better and better. You're going to have those ups, you're going to have those downs. But just as long as you're going in an upward motion, it's okay. And the most important thing is to surround yourself with people that are doing what you do, that think like you think, right? If you have a lot of positive people around you, you're going to get positivity all the time. You might have that one friend that's like, I just want to lay in bed and watch TV. Okay, you can lay in bed and watch TV. And then you have those others like, let's go for a run, let's go for a hike, let's go for a swim, let's go for a walk, let's go for this, let's go to the gym, let's go for that. Right? That's what you want to think about. All right, guys. As I mentioned, I'm here for my family reunion. Apologies for being a little late today. Great big thank you to my good friend, Renee, who's like, are we going live today? I'm like, yes. We had so much fun last night. Oh my gosh. If you want a little peek, tap into my Facebook. I think I did a live. I'm going to put something on YouTube because it was a 70s theme last night. Sometimes Tina can be a little unsocial, if you can believe that. And when my mother told me, she said it, the 70s theme, I'm like, I don't have time for that. Meaning, I don't have time to look for a 70s outfit. I have too many things to do, so I didn't bring anything. I was like, I'm here, all right? I'm here. My family, they do the most. That's probably where I get it from. They do the most. So I come downstairs and everyone's dressed up in a 70s theme. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, why did they tell me? Why didn't anyone tell me it was a 70s theme? I mean, they told me, but they didn't tell me. Because for me, you got to tell me. Because if you don't tell me, it's not happening. You tell me once, it's like, and I was really only told once. Yes, I saw it in the agenda. Yes, I saw it say 70s theme, but I was like, whatever. So I was feeling kind of bad. My daughter was dressed up, my mom, my sister, my niece, her husband. I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here in this little gray dress. I look cute, but I don't look like 70s. And my mom's like, I got some red pants upstairs. I said, Mommy, what am I going to do with some red pants? And she's like, I said, I'm going to be naked, naked on top. She's like, I got something. She's like, come upstairs, let me dress you. So my mom took me upstairs and dressed me. So thank you, Mommy, for dressing me. I'm so excited about that. And it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. I was a team captain. And my team's doing pretty good. And then they had like a fashion show at the end. So I recorded the fashion show. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I love my family. I really wish, I was closer to them, meaning living closer, hanging out closer to them, because they're in New Jersey and South Carolina somewhere, and I'm in Florida. But it's like we get together every 2 years. And I think I'm going to ask Yuna, my cousin, and my daughter, if we can plan one for my mother's side of the family, because it is just so much fun. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys may notice that I'm talking a bit different, a bit weird. It's because I got Invisalign. I don't have them in right now. If I had them in right now, I wouldn't be able to speak at all. But I've got these little bullet things right here, and it really hurts to talk. So today's live is over. I hope you learned something. I hope to see you on Sunday at 1:30 in Raleigh, New Jersey at the Rec Center. With that being said, pour into yourself, eat healthy, eat clean, have a great weekend. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye. Bye.
Traumedy No More Health and Wellness Expo 2024 was a success. Our goal was to educate, motivate, inspire, and transform kids in regard to social emotional skills. We had over 30 sponsors and vendors. Thank you, and thank you again. My team that volunteered and supported for 5 months, thank you as well. I am so grateful that you supported my dream. Thank you for the gifts and donations to the Jamal Gaines Foundation. The joy, smiles, and laughter on their little faces was the highlight of the day for me. We started the day with a dance performance by Maid Stars that tore the roof down. Thank you so much, ladies, for creating a dance for our anthem, I Am Amazing. We had a star-studded stage with performances by Tiger Martial Arts Academy, Steppers with Attitude Step Team, and the Rahway Antlers participated. Then we had over 20 activities inside and outside. Children are faced with rough emotions like anxiety, stress, and depression. They had an opportunity to learn how to manage their emotions by participating in the activities, which included things like the gaming truck, yoga, and breathwork. Special guests included Rahway's Mayor, Mr. Giacob, and Dan Bowens from Fox 5 News. We gave out our annual Molly Gaines Scholarship to Dominic Barry White, and I was so excited to receive a proclamation from the town of Rahway for my sunny boy, Jamal Gaines. You can watch more highlights, videos, and interviews on our YouTube channel, Molly Gaines Program.